If you've ever sharpened your pencil with a knife at home, like to do your homework, and it ended up looking like a beaver or a damn river rat been chewing on it, then you're probably going to understand everything else in this video. It's Monday. It's time for GenX. Get yourself up. I mean, the end of that pencil, once sharpened with that knife, looked like you used it to climb up out of Buffalo Bill's basement. Not only that, where the lead is down there looking like that, but if you had the anxiety and didn't know what it was growing up, the eraser part also looked like you'd been chewed on by a river rat. What was we even doing? Oh, hi, early onset anxiety. Nice to meet you. Oh, we're going to be besties for life. Awesome. Are you so old that your school actually had a smoking section? Like, they were like, we know these kids fixing to be smoking. We know they go smoking. Matter of fact, you can do it right over there. Right over there by them picnic tables. That's the only place. We'll say, to be fair, I got caught several times in the bathroom. Well, almost got caught because I was lying. Looked like the bathroom was on fire. Looked like the entire bathroom was on fire. And I'm like, I wasn't smoking. That's weird. Why would you even say that? That was somebody else. They just walked out of here. You was too late. You didn't even catch them. I was gonna come tell somebody. I really was. Not really, because I ain't no snitch. Because matter of fact, if you was a hall monitor back in school, if you ever wore those orange suspenders that signified you as a hall monitor, you probably still telling on people. You was probably the one that if your teacher had to excuse herself out the classroom for a minute, remember she used to put somebody in charge, it was you. You was the one, and then you'd be writing folks' name on the board, and then have the nerve to go up there and put a check beside it. Like, that's strike one. Go and put a strike two, because I'm going to see you at recess. I remember when Hershey's cocoa powder came in that tin can. Yeah. It didn't hit the same. It did not hit the same as the Hershey's liquid that we got now that comes in that little squeezable thing. Remember your juice came in a can, like those big old cans, and you'd have to get that can opener and poke a hole on each side so that you could pour it? I know y'all remember. I've discovered, I was thinking about the other day, we come from a time in our childhood growing up that we were real into bears. And you think about it now, remember the cartoon, The Adventures of the Gummy Bears? Do you remember that? And then the Berenstain Bears, however you pronounce it, I've heard it said both ways. Care Bears, those little joyful sons of bitches. Also, Smokey the Bear. We were really obsessed with bears. Only you can prevent forest fires. Not a forest fire will happen on my watch. Unless maybe I got distracted and wasn't looking. Squirrel. Did you ever buy the cassette tape and then you pulled out the little insert and then unfolded it, and it was about 12 feet long, so that you could actually can't talk today. Actually, that's the word. To where you could actually read the song lyrics, only to find out that you, in fact, in the whole existence of that song, have been singing the wrong words. That's not just our generation. That's universal. Because y'all remember that song? I think it was by Shania Twain. Was it by her? I don't know. Anyway, it's that this kiss. My daughter, when she was little, that's not what she heard. She would sing, biscuits. It was the cutest thing you ever heard. I'm going to go on and blame a little bit those Mr. Sketch scented markers for the way my brain operates today. Y'all remember those? They smelled like strawberries or grape. We just walk around sniffing markers. Gross. I don't know how fancy y'all were growing up. But did you have one of those Venetian, like, rain lamps that had, like, that goddess in it that was, making a pose? And it had all the little strings and that oil would just drip down it. It hung up in the corner. Little gold chain down the wall. Did you have one of those? Were you that fancy? Or you had the clock that had that glass dome closure on it, that gold clock? Yeah, fancy stuff. Real fancy. I don't know why every household had to have, like, that 4-foot tall knife, fork, and spoon on the wall. What was that even about? Why did we need to have that? It's a kitchen. I know we eat in here. I don't need a 5-foot tall representation of the utensils I'm going to use to eat said food. And I've discovered something about myself in this age that I'm in now, way up in my 40s. Remember when you was younger? The glory days when if you would drop something like out of your hand, you just immediately bent down and picked it up. No problem. Now, if I drop something out of my hand, I immediately start to think, do I even need this thing in my life anymore? Or do I just want to kick it up under the sofa? And that cannot be just me. Speaking of which, how many times y'all kicked that ice cube up under that sofa that you dropped? Don't lie, because I did it. I would probably still do it. Let's be honest. Whatever is up under that refrigerator or behind it is of no concern to me. I can't see it. Out of sight, out of mind. Maybe that ice cube melts and cleans up a little bit up under there is what I'm thinking. Y'all be good.